Case summary: Hong Kong Fur Shipping Company Limited v. Kawasaki Kisen Kaisha Ltd. 1962 Court Case: Hong Kong Fur Shipping Company Limited v. Kawasaki Kisen Kaisha Ltd. 1962 2QB 26 Court of Appeal of England and Wales Judges: Lord Justice Sellers, Lord Justice Wilmer, and Lord Justice Diplock. Background facts: Claimant, Plaintiff, Hong Kong Fur Shipping Company Limited. Defendant, Kawasaki Kisen Kaisha Limited. Vessel, the Hong Kong Fur Contract. Time Charter Party. Facts: Hong Kong Fur Shipping Company Limited. The claimant chartered the vessel, the Hong Kong Fur, to Kawasaki Kisen Kaisha Limited, the defendant, under a 24-month time charter party. The vessel was delivered to the charterer, but it was not seaworthy due to inadequate engine room staff and deficiencies in the engine itself. As a result, the vessel experienced frequent breakdowns and delays. After 5 months of problematic service, Kawasaki Kisen Kaisha Ltd. terminated the charter party, claiming a repudiatory breach of contract. Arguments: Claimant's argument: Hong Kong Fur Shipping argued that the deficiencies did not amount to a repudiatory breach. They contended that the charterer was only entitled to damages for the period of unseaworthiness and could not terminate the entire contract. Defendant's argument: Kawasaki Kisen Kaisha argued that the unseaworthiness of the vessel and the resulting delays constituted a fundamental breach of the charter party. They claimed that these issues deprived them of substantially the whole benefit of the contract, justifying termination. Final outcome: decision. The Court of Appeal ruled in favor of the claimant, Hong Kong Fur Shipping Company Limited. The court held that the unseaworthiness of the vessel and the delays did not amount to a fundamental breach or repudiatory breach of the charter party. Instead, it constituted a breach of an intermediate term entitling the charterer to damages but not to terminate the contract. Law justification. Lord Justice Diplock introduced the concept of innominate terms or intermediate terms, which are neither conditions nor warranties, but depend on the effect of the breach. The court distinguished between conditions, breaches of which allow termination, and warranties, breaches of which only allow for damages. An innominate term is one where the right to terminate depends on the severity of the breach and its impact on the contract. In this case, the breaches, though serious, did not deprive the charterer of substantially the whole benefit of the contract. The correct remedy was therefore damages for the period of unseaworthiness rather than termination of the entire charter party. Key concept implications. The case of Hong Kong Fur Shipping Company Limited v. Kawasaki Kisen Kaisha Limited is a seminal decision that established the doctrine of innominate terms in contract law. It clarified that not all breaches of contract give rise to a right of termination, and the effect of the breach must be considered. Key learnings. Doctrine of innominate terms. The classification of contract terms into conditions, warranties, and innominate terms, where the latter's breach depends on the severity of the impact. Effect of the breach. The right to terminate. A contract based on an innominate term depends on whether the breach deprives the injured party of substantially the whole benefit of the contract. Remedies for breach. Not all breaches entitle the non-breaching party to terminate the contract, so may only warrant damages. Legal flexibility. The concept of innominate terms provides greater flexibility and fairness in determining the appropriate remedy for a breach of contract. Assessment of breach impact. Courts must assess the impact of the breach on the overall contract, considering the extent to which the non-breaching party has been deprived of the expected benefits.